Today is the orange juice taste test. What we have here are three very different types of orange juice. We have Simply Orange, Tropicana, and Signature Select. As the orange juice expert, I'm going to give you my opinion on which is best. We'll start with what I usually consider my favorite, Tropicana. I've returned with 3 shot glasses. One for each orange juice. Now, as I said, we'll be starting with Tropicana, what I generally consider my favorite orange juice. Now, let's dig in. It's got like a creamy substance to it. This orange juice is sweet, for sure, like all orange juice. This one in particular, though, very creamy. Personally, I like that. I like a creamy taste in my orange juice. It really adds something. It's got a good source of calcium. Tastes very good. Now we have 2 left. Signature Select and Simply Orange. Simply Orange, I've had a couple cups, not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I haven't directly compared it with Tropicana though. So that's gonna be interesting. Now, a lot different from Tropicana. The texture of this one already, it's a lot more watery. It's a lot less creamy, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So let's try. Now this is just an entirely different taste from Tropicana. It's quite good. It's a lot more watery, as I said, but it tastes a lot more like an actual orange, which makes sense given the title of the orange juice. Good taste. Definitely up in the running. It's trying to make me question my love for Tropicana. And finally, we have Signature Select. Now, this one is essentially the standard non-name brand orange juice. Now, going in, a lot of people will think, okay, well, then obviously it's worse, but I've drank a lot of it, it's not half bad. So let's dig in. Alright. Again, this one, also similar to Simply Orange, has a more watery texture. Now, this could mean that they are actually watering down the orange juices, which I would not agree with. I think that's unfair to the consumer. I think that consumers should be getting 100% orange juice. And I would actually take this up with the company if that was true. But we have no way of knowing, and the orange juice still tastes good, so let's try it. This is a very interesting taste. It's a lot different than both the others. It's probably the sweetest, which isn't a bad thing, but depending on your taste in orange juice, it can really have an effect. Yeah, it's got like more of a watery texture, similar to Simply Orange. It's not terrible. I mean, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I would drink again. I'd drink it again. So, Signature Select has been eliminated. Now, we're going to rate the orange juices. So, Tropicana, generally speaking, my favorite. I would give it 8.5 out of 10. The 1.5 off because sometimes you're not looking for a creamy taste in orange juice, and it can kind of, how do I say this? It can kind of take away from the taste. Next, we have Simply Orange. Simply Orange gets the same grade as Tropicana. They're both, I'd argue they're both equally good in taste depending on your mood, yeah, so I give it 8.5 out of 10. 1.5 off because it's a similar thing. You're not always in the mood for watery orange juice. Finally, we have Signature Select. Now, Signature Select, obviously, it's not a name brand. It's still a good orange juice, though. If you're on a budget, if you can't find Tropicana or Simply Orange, it's not a bad orange juice to get. It's a lot more sugary. That's one thing. So I'd give it 7 out of 10. It's not terrible. And now, which is the best? So, it comes down to Tropicana and Simply Orange. Now, these are both very different orange juices, and it really comes down to your taste in orange juice. So, Tropicana, obviously, a more creamy, more almost full tasting orange juice, and Simply Orange, a more watery type, orangey tasting orange juice, which, neither of those are bad things, and I think it's important we remember that. But while this one is watery, I have to admit, it tastes a lot more like an orange. Like, this tastes a lot more artificial, which it still tastes amazing, but I have to give it to Simply Orange. I think they've won this one. It's definitely changed my views, my personal opinions on orange juice. Yeah, Simply Orange, it takes the cake. They've done a really nice job. Making an orange juice that actually tastes like oranges. tastes very simple, very natural, and I don't know. I think Simply Orange. I think Simply Orange won.